Hey, fellow DMs, I want to talk to you about a situation other DMs may have, and I found a solution for it, okay? My problem is that I have to keep asking the player's stats, like spell, DC, or armor class, okay? And I want to get around that. And, one way to get around that is to have all the players give you your stats. You have the sheet in front of you, but I don't really use a DM screen. I don't like to have a bunch of junk in front of me. I don't want to have another sheet of paper that I got to take care of in front of me or messing up, whatever I'm doing. So I tend to ask the players. And that gets annoying after a while. So I came with a solution, okay? Cody Lewis helped me name these cards. Thank you, Cody, and taking 20. And I was asking for suggestions for the cards, and he called them Quickstat Stands, okay? And I thought that was a great name for these cards, okay? Because that's essentially what they are. They are quick stats that you can look at. Okay, so here's the Standee card, all right? And you put it in front of you as your player character, and it has all the basic information that your DM would need to run the game with your character, right? So I've got the players, they got the character's name, the armor class, I've got the initiative, passive perception, the movement, and the spell DC. Armor class and spell DC being the most important, of course. So this is great. This is great. The player can put it in front of them, and I've got the stats. Just look right at them. I've got the stats. Immediately I see the stats in front of them now, and it's cool too. So say something happened and their armor class got beefed up or something, right? They could even erase this. This is dry erase, right? And maybe it went from 18 to 20. So you put AC 20 on there, right? Very cool, very cool. So yeah, I really like these. I also decided to put some on the back, okay? And I did them a little smaller on the back. I had them a little smaller on the back. It also has conditions, so you can mark conditions on the back. So this side is facing the character, the smaller side with the conditions and stuff on it, and there's a little area for notes too. So they could mark something or do a condition on the other side. So it's useful for both the players and the DM. And I thought that was just really, really fun. And I think they're big enough that you can see the stats from sitting across the table. I don't have any problem seeing them. Hope you guys can see them on the video. So now I thought we'd just I'll do a quick tutorial here and show you how I made these Quickstat stands, okay? Now, I'm gonna upload the file that I use for these to print these out. So all you gotta do is print them out and follow this easy tutorial, and you can have your own Quickstat stands. And cool. And you guys take care, and happy gaming and DMing. And less aggravation DMing, actually. All right, let's hit that table. All right, D&Ders, I grabbed these images off of Reddit, and the user put them out there for people to use. I did modify the one image, and I'm going to upload this to my Facebook group, so you can just get this file on a PDF and print it out yourself. You won't have to do any of this work. So what I did is I put these in just in Word, and then I printed them on a laser paper, right? So the ink won't bleed. Laser printer, black and white laser printer. So what I did then is I soaked them in coffee. So just put them in a tin, soak them for like 10 minutes, and then put them in the oven at about 200. And they will crinkle up a little bit, but that's okay. So here they are out of the oven, got a nice color on them, nice parchment color. Then what I do is I just put something heavy on top, like notebooks or books or something like that, and that kind of flattens them out a bit. Once you're ready with that, you can apply them to a cardstock, which I wanted to make a little stronger. So I use a piece of cardstock that kind of matched, was similar to the color of the piece, right? It's not that important because it's underneath, but that's what I did. So then you use the spray adhesive. Now be careful with this stuff with the overspray because it's really gunky. You don't want to get it on anything else. So use something underneath it so you don't get the overspray anywhere else. And once you get it sprayed, you take it and put it on the cardstock. Now be very careful when you apply it. You've basically got a one chance to do this, because once you put it on there, it is not coming off. So make sure that you line it up correctly. And once you do, just push it down, flatten it out, get all the air bubbles out, and you're good to go. So what I did then was I cut these out, okay, and creased them so I could get a pre-crease before I laminated them, all right? And then what I did is I used a laminator to laminate them, put them in the laminator pocket separately, and then ran it through the laminator several times. Now you get a laminator at my link below. They're actually fairly inexpensive, and you can get the plastic and the laminator at the link below and help out your DM Scotty. But you could use it for lots of other stuff too besides this project, so it might be worth picking one up. if you don't have one at work. So once I did that, I just cut them out, bent them over, and they are good to go. You just dry erase. You just can just write on them, and then change the stats if you need to, like I showed at the beginning. Now the cards tend to want to flatten out when you first stand them. So what I did is I put them in a plastic container that held them in kind of the folded over shape, and that will help. You could also put weight on them to hold them over in the folded over shape, and then that'll help keep them in that kind of tent shape. So there you go. I hope you enjoy these, and these are going to be really handy at my table. Hey crafters, I hope you liked the vid. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, check out my Patreon. I've got extra content on there for my wonderful supporters. And check out my other vids. You guys take care. Happy crafting. Go forth and craft.